Hey guys, ArchieLuxury channel. We are live. Let's get this show off the ground immediately. Let's get this fucker off the ground. That's what we need to do. I got to tell you something, guys. What's happening to watches and wankers? What is going on in the watch face? You tell me what's happening, guys. I want to share it with the punters. And it's pretty damn obvious. What's happened is pretty damn simple. It is quite vicious, man. It's vicious. Okay, let me tell you this. Okay, what has happened is, let me explain it to you. What's happened is it's gotten to a point that the watch market, people are not interested in buying new shit. The economy is fucked-eye, from the Latin to be completely fucked and out of sync. I'm just sending a few invites off. We'll get Dog Trainer. Let's see if I can get Aussie Expat on. Who else do I want on? Aussie Expat, Dog Trainer. We should always send one to the Zeal, because the Zeal is the sponsor of the show. Can we get Jay Anthony on? What's happening to Jay Anthony? What's he doing? Let's have a look. Who else have I got there? Doc, let's send one to Doc. Bear won't come on. Bear won't come on. Bear won't come on. Bear won't come on. He won't come on. Nope, won't come on. Stubborn as a mule. He's stubborn as a mule. Let's have a look. We've got Doc, we've got Jay Anthony, Tan, Aussie Expat, Mark. Oh, we've got Patrick Philly. Patrick, jump on. Jump on. Let's talk watches, man. Help me remove the knife out of my back. Help me remove the knife out of my back, Patrick. That's what I would like to do. Who else? Clivers. Let's get one to Clivers. Clivers is always good value. The Wingen, the Zingers. I want the Zingers. I want the Zingers from Clivers. We got a super chat in. Look at this. Hurricane has sent a super chat. What a nice boy. Is what's his name coming back? Would you see? I don't know. I think Chief Tit, it's busy. Let me see who else I can wrangle out. ABC, man, how are you? Yeah, that's probably. I'd say that's it. I would say that is it, man. That is it. That is it. Yeah, Aussie. Chief Tit said to me he's not available. Just checking. Just checking. Yeah. Okay, that's good. He's in court there. That's okay. Look, I want to talk to you seriously. We got the Goldberg on, the world's greatest dog trainer, Marky Goldberg, author. He's a dog trainer. He's it. Marky, what's happening? Talk to me. What has happened in your world? Talk to me, please.
Sell Rolex. Buy shitters. Buy Chinese shitters. They're as good as Tudor. Better than certain Omega.
I know that.
Anyway, yeah, no, things are good. Hope that you are well there in the Shen of Jen. Yeah. And that you can read this super chat for us. Oh, it's Mark's. Is that a premium juice? Is that a premium squeeze?
Premium squeeze. Here we go.
Nice.
We got one from Hurricane, $5. Curly has said he will stop covering the Archieverse forthwith because there's no money in it. He's off to Rumble. It's all news bros now.
Well, he's just following the gravy train. He's got off your tit and he's on to something else. And fare thee well, we say to thee.
What can I say? You know what?
Mr. Curly.
Remember, it's how you remove the knife that. Remember Steve Irwin? He got that barb in
his heart.
His back.
No, in the heart.
Pulled it out. Leave it in. Just leave it in.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, if you ever get like a giant, piece of rebar stuck in your body, go to the hospital with that thing there. Don't pull it out because you might bleed out. It might be sealing all the arteries and stuff.
Mark the Shark, $5. Arch, why does Lux keep banning me? It's hard to super chat that way, right?
Yes, Mark has been saying that for a couple of weeks now. Mark the Shark.
Yeah, he has been saying. Mark's been saying a lot of things.
Yes, but he's saying it with $5, which is
Thank you, Mark. I'll have a talk to Luxie.
Yes, Mark, tell us. You don't needle the Lux. You don't like. You're not fucks with Lux, are you? Just let us know. That could be the problem. I don't know. Luxie might have a thin skin. I myself have a very thick one.
Yes, dog, bear skin. You got bear skin.
Well, no, only the bear has bear skin. But
can I show you a watch that's just come out? I wanna show you a watch, and I want to get your opinion. Okay?
Yes. Let's see.
It's beautiful,
but
yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. This is a new release from Vacheron.
Constantin.
Okay.
No, it looks like it's straight out. Well, it looks like 1975 wants its watch back. How new? Doesn't look new.
Okay. I get your drift. It's an ultra thin Vacheron Overseas ultra thin. Okay. The reference is a 2500V. 2500V.
Thank you, the unseen.
Look at that on the leather. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the dial. Interestingly, no second hand. Did you know that? No second hand.
Yeah. So here's when you can set that thing. You have to wait every 5 minutes. Then you can set it. Ridiculous.
I'll tell you what's more ridiculous. You know what the price of this fucker is? $55,000 US. What do you think, Marky?
I mean, it's all right. Who have we got in the waiting room? I don't like no
50?
seconds.
Sorry, yeah.
I don't like that. It'll take you forever to set it. You're either just guessing or you got to wait till the 5 minute mark to set it.
We got Gus. Hey, Gus, how are you?
Archie, I got news for you.
Yes.
I can only afford Timex because I'm homeless right now, living in my car. That sucks, but that's life.
What happened, Gus?
I got homeless about 2 years ago. I couldn't afford my rent anymore, and you kicked me out.
Where do you live?
I live in like Glendale, Los Angeles area, but I'm living in my car. I still have a job, so that's the only thing saving me.
Well, thank God for that.
What do you do, Gus?
Where do you park?
Well, at work, I park at work because I'm a process server, so most of the time I'm driving all the time. But at night, there's like a safe parking you can do that I'm a part of. So that, it's for me at the nighttime.
So you're a process server. How much do you make a year? About 60 grand, 70 grand?
Oh no, man! I'm about maybe 30,000 a year. But I spend so much money on gas and car repairs. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, rent in LA.
Yeah, the cheapest gas in here in LA is like $6.
Oh my God!
How old are you now, Gus? You look like you're over 50.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm like 67.
Are you drawing your Social Security?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Would you consider going to? I watched a great Nebraska. Would you go to Nebraska?
Well, I would need a job, That's the only thing keeping me here is because I still have a job here.
You know what though?
The rent is very low in Nebraska. You could have your own little apartment in Nebraska, or Oklahoma very cheaply, like $500 a month.
Yeah, you have a low-paying job in a very high cost of living area.
Yeah,
That's not a good formula.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, you got to get out of there. You got to find
What
something
sort of car
else.
have you got?
I'm driving a Volkswagen.
Okay.
Now, where are you showering?
Very expensive to service. You know that, Gus?
Do you have a Planet
Say that again?
It's going to be expensive to service if something goes wrong with it.
Oh, yeah, it is pretty expensive for sure.
Where are you showering?
Gus, what watches are you into? What wristwatches are you into?
Well, I had a great collection. I had like a couple of Pateks. I had a lot of Omegas. Those were my favorite.
You had a couple of Pateks and a lot of Omegas, and you're living in a car. Would you tell me how you go from rags to riches, or riches to rags?
No, I inherited. That was a long time ago. I inherited the money, but then I had to eventually sell.
Oh, Gus, I know exactly who you are. Yes, he did. He inherited. I know Gus. Mark. Gus was a huge fan, and he did have some Pateks. That was about 10 years ago. Did it help you? Did the money help you, Gus?
Well, it helped me because with car repairs I had to get going because this car is kind of shitty for repairs. It's a 2016 Golf. It runs great, but I need a lot of repairs on it. But yeah, I had a big like Omega collection. I had some Grand Seikos. I really miss the Grand Seikos.
So you sold all that off now?
Yeah, a long time ago.
What, if I can ask?
Did you get your money back?
Did I what?
Did you get your money back?
I got about maybe $15,000-$16,000 back. It was worth more, but the guy was good as far as giving me a pretty good return on it.
Did you inherit watches or did you inherit cash?
I inherited cash, but I had about 32 watches, really good watches. Most of them Omega.
You bought those with the cash that you inherited?
Yeah.
That was a bad idea.
No, well, this was many years ago. This is like pre-boom.
Yeah, no, I get it, but 32 watches for a gentleman who's. Well, I think we can look back and say that was.
How do you survive in your car, man? That's really quite sad, man. Because you always had a place, but you had a place when I was talking to you.
Yeah, that's before I was homeless, right?
Can you do a room for rent? And aren't there people who rent room in their house?
Nah, because I was married before, and I got a divorce, and I was a pretty private person, so I couldn't live with somebody else. I'm just that way.
So you'd rather live in your car than rent a room in somebody's house?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a choice. Where are you showering? Do you belong to Planet Fitness so that you can go in there?
Oh, I rent a motel every couple of weeks. For a couple of days, I do that in there.
So you're showering every couple of days by renting a motel room? Listen, I don't mean to tell you what to do, but have a look at the Black Card membership at Planet Fitness. It's $25 a month, and a lot of people who live in cars or vehicles belong so that they can shower there. You can get it down to like $10 or $15 a month through your Medicare, because you'll have Medicare. You can get it free. Come to think of it, go in there and tell them you want the silver sneakers deal, and they'll give it to you free. And then you can go into a single location, pick one that's central for you, and you can shower there every day. Free. Yeah,
I've heard of that.
You just need to go in and tell them silver sneakers, I'm on Medicare, have your Medicare card with your number, and they will give it to you free.
Yeah, I don't have a Medicare card.
Okay, well, now what you need to do is you need to go on Social Security SSA.gov and get one.
Yeah.
Okay, because once
Gus
you
is
have
very
that,
stubborn, Mark. Gus is very stubborn. He doesn't.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling him how to get,
shower a day.
Well, free shower plus, if you don't have a Medicare card, how are you registered with Medicare for benefits?
Well, I got Social Security. I don't know why. I thought I was registered, but I never got a card.
Well, where are you? This is what I would do. I would walk into a Social Security office then. It's going to be much easier than going through the website. Just walk in, take a number, sit down, and, and tell them, because Social Security office will hook you up with Medicare.
Right,
They'll arrange a phone call appointment for you. Yeah, but
we got a super chat. Let me catch up here. We got Heritan, $2. Ultra thinners for pussies. Horatio, Paul Pluta, and we got Archie, $2. Hey Gus, at least you didn't get a 3 Series repo. Yeah, I've had a few number of bad things too. I actually do not own. I do not have any Pateks in my possession. I still own 4. However, they were stolen, so they're not in my possession at the moment. But I technically still legally own them. I'm wearing a Rolex. I'm still wearing. I've got 1 Rolex left, my Explorer 2. But Gus, would you consider going to a low-cost state like Missouri, Oklahoma, Nebraska?
If I could get a job doing what I do here, I would do that.
You know, check it out. I mean, you probably qualify for food assistance, medical assistance. There's a bunch of stuff you qualify for that you're not collecting. So were I you, I would check that stuff out because I think you're living a little harder than you actually need to.
Right,
yes.
Right. But as you can see, I'm in front of the Jack in the Box right now. See.
Who are you about to serve?
Oh, I'm done for the day. I'm just going to get some food in a little while.
He's going to eat. Good old Jack in the Box. You know what? I envy
living on $10 dinners. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I envy you the Del Taco. You have Del Taco. That's better.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite for sure.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Mike.
Mark. Hi, Archie.
Hey, Mike the Snake. How are you? We've got Gus here.
Hi,
Gus.
Gus.
How you doing?
Would you rent a room to Gus? He's in California, Mike. Would you?
Yeah, but Mike's in Northern California. Gus is in LA.
Yeah,
he's got a vehicle. He can drive.
You need to sign up for Medi-Cal, and at least you can get all of your any and all medical issues. Like if you have no income, you just sign up for Medi-Cal, and they're not too intrusive. And you just have at least your medical issues, like your doctor's visits, no copay, all that. It's
yeah, I tried doing something about getting money assistance. I can't remember what it was.
That's where they start to get in.
You had to prove what money you made every week. It was a total pain in the butt.
That's where it starts to get intrusive. Like I said, if you want to get like money benefits and food stamps and those kind of things is where they start to get intrusive. Medi-Cal is just for medical only, but it's a lifesaver.
What Patek did you have there, Gus? When you had 2 Pateks, I think, didn't you? What model did you have?
Well, let's see. I had Gonzalo, is it called? It's like the square one.
Yes.
I had that one. And why did I say 2? I only had 1 Patek, actually. I had 1 Patek, and I had, I think I had 3 or 4 Grand Seikos. I had like the
yes.
What was it?
Did you know that 3 out of 4 homeless people prefer Grand Seiko?
I'm sure.
I think you need to register for a little bit of help, buddy, because I think you can improve your.
Yes, Mark is right. You're going to get a big boost, Gus.
Yeah.
Yep. Go to the human services in your town, and just walk in. Like Mark said, don't try to do it over the computer or by filling out forms. Walk in. Pick a number, wait, and have one of their assistants sit down across from you and say, "Oh, you're good for this. You're good for that. You can't have that. You're good for this. You're good for that. Here you go." And you walk out of there with everything you can possibly get, and they help you do it.
You know what the thing I've heard? See, I make about $28,000-$30,000 a year. I think I don't qualify. I make too much money.
No, go find out. By the way, Archie, you should be taking notes on all this stuff.
Take
notes, Archie.
When you start to make over a certain amount, what they'll do is prorate it, and you might have a small copay if you make over a certain amount. But you'll still be eligible for Medi-Cal. You'll just have to pay $5 for a doctor's visit.
Archibald, would you look at your screen, please, and read this?
We've got a super chat from Laserbeam, $5. Hey guys, Guys, best alternative for a no-date sub for my 40th. I don't know if the local AD is going to play ball. Amiga is soft as dog shit. You know what I would be doing for a I reckon the best cheapie, if you want a cheapie dive watch, Breitling Super Ocean Heritage pre-owned. Pre-owned.
But he didn't say he wants a cheapie. He just said that
Best alternative for a no date sub is a date sub.
well, no, look. The problem he's saying is the AD. So what I would do, this is what I would do. I would go get myself a 40 millimeter no date sub on the secondary market because they're cheaper than the 41 millimeters, and you can't tell them apart.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. I reckon Pam is worth considering.
If you want a sub,
111,
if
second hand,
sub,
pre-owned. They're giving.
Yeah, but
Gus, it's an honor to have you on. I remember Gus. Gus came to me when he was in the big bucks. You inherited like $100,000, didn't you?
No, not that much. Maybe 150. Yeah, but it's amazing how, see, my problem was I bought too many watches. I smoke a pipe, so I bought a lot of expensive pipes because I'm into that. And I also bought some gongs. You know, the gong, the thing that you hit for. I bought a whole bunch of those.
Yes.
You went crazy.
Have you considered living in Japan?
I went to Japan a couple of times when I was married. Then I came back. And and I miss that. I don't really want to get into that part.
You were married to a Japanese lady, weren't you?
Yeah, Tomoko.
That's right, because you were into the band, the music. What was the band? Japanese.
Yeah, we had a jazz band, and she would sing like standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to Komoko? What's happened to Komoko now?
She's living back in Japan. She's living with a boyfriend on one of the islands. And
I thought you were her boyfriend.
Well, I was her husband for a while, and then she got a divorce after being married like 4 years, and she made it like it never happened.
4 years? 4 years?
Yeah, about that.
How old is she?
Would you go back to Japan?
Would I?
How old is she now? How old is Komoko now?
Well, let's see. When I met her, she was like 27.
Oh well, come on, man.
And I was like 40.
Oh well, that's not that bad a difference.
It gets worse when you get older. If you know what I mean.
Well, I have a huge age gap, but I have a boyfriend, and.
But you've got money, Mark. That's the difference.
No.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, maybe that might be true. But I think
Perfume. You know that? Have you seen that Japanese group Perfume? They do dances.
Yeah, I got my picture taken with them. Did you know that?
With who? Sorry.
With Perfume.
Oh, you're joking?
I was kind of famous. No, I was kind of famous to Perfume fans. I was called Perfume 444. That was my name.
Yeah, I love Perfume. They don't sing. They do dancing.
Yeah. I saw them live and a couple times, and they were fucking incredible. I've never seen.
I love them do that song. My favorite song with Perfume is Hustle. You know Hustle?
Hustle.
They do Hustle. Hustle.
I don't know that
one. Perfume. They do the choreography, the dancing.
Yeah.
The dancing.
No, he's singing. Yeah, I like the song called "Communication." Was a song I liked a lot.
Can you sing it for us?
No, but the dancing is really complex. It's a song we hardly ever do live because it's so hard to do.
When you met Perfume, how were they? They're cool girls?
Oh, they came to LA for the Cars 2 premiere, and I got my picture taken to them in the lobby with Perfume.
My God, and they know you?
Well, I told them they had a translator who would translate what I talked to them, and I got to meet all three of them. They're just totally cool, and they're real tiny too.
How old are they now? They'd be like in the 30s, wouldn't they?
Let's see. Auction's about Yeah, it's like 34 now, I think.
I'll just show you that. That's them, isn't it? Perfume. That's them there.
Yeah.
That's the Hustle. You never seen the Hustle one?
No, that's not the Hustle.
Yes,
Let
it
me hear
is.
Let me hear it. No, that's well, maybe the translation. I know that they're advertising the line of clothes. Yeah, that's a cool dance.
They're so sexy. I've been a huge fan of them. They are so sexy. Sorry, I must apologize to Gus because he had a thing for Perfume, that band, and I couldn't understand it. Now I completely get it, Gus. I'm in love with them.
When did you first hear them?
Oh, about a couple years ago, and I just think they're so beautiful. Which one do you want out of the band?
Well, here's my thing. I used to do my favorite was Archie, okay? But the thing is, like I always said, Archie is the one that you want to take home the mom, but Yuka is the one you want to fuck.
I see. They're beautiful girls, aren't they?
Yeah, Kashiyuka with the real long straight hair.
Did they become wealthy from it, or not really?
I wouldn't. Well, Amuse is pretty fucked company because they make the artists work for kind of like not that much money.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think they make a lot of money. Now they do live in Tokyo and they have an apartment. You know, they have an apartment and all. And that's expensive to live there, but as far as being really
married.
Achan just got married to a lifelong fan of hers, not a buddy in the industry, but just an ordinary fan. She just got married, and the rest are still single.
I see. How old would they be? They'd be in their 30s now, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Late 30s.
Well, like Achan was born in 91, and Nochi was born like in 93, I believe. Both Nochi and you same year. I believe that's right.
My God. So why can't you? Can I ask you something, right? Why the fuck can't you just go to Japan and buy one of those abandoned homes and live happily ever after in the Japanese fantasy?
Well, I would, except I don't speak Japanese that well. That's the big problem here. It's hard language to learn.
You need a visa. You need a language. You need money.
Yeah. And you're like, they don't welcome people if you're not Japanese. You have to be like, if you're Japanese, they welcome you. If you're a foreigner, they don't really welcome you.
I think I'm turning Japanese.
Money problems. Why don't you marry a wealthy one?
I really think so.
Yeah, really. But I'm too old.
Turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Gus, why don't you marry a wealthy one there?
A wealthy one here? I'm too old. I don't look that good anymore.
Look at Archie. He's still working it.
Yeah, I look worse than Archie. Come on.
Guys, let's take a poll. Archie, put up a poll.
67. What do you want him to be?
We need a poll, guys. Who looks worse, Archie or Gus?
Gus. Yeah, no, Perfume. They are amazing. I love Perfume.
Well, I'm surprised you discovered them.
Yeah, they're amazing.
One of the songs I love is called Glitter. Look that one up. Glitter.
I will. Yeah, I will have a look at that. Man, they are so cool. Perfume. That's right. Perfume. I love them.
I used to have like all of their records, you know, CDs, DVDs, and I got like a lot of their vintage autographs. I went crazy. Like I got Achan's autograph before she changed her signature, which she uses now. I got the autographs when they were at Tokyo Dome. They signed these tennis balls, which were green. So I got all of those. Like I had one tennis ball with all three of their autographs. It was worth a lot of money. And the problem is a lot of that stuff, when they forced me out of the apartment, I lost a lot of the stuff because they gutted the place. I took what I could, but you know, I didn't get everything. I still have the posters that I got from them.
Were you evicted?
Yeah, I was.
So you know what's crazy about that is the process server has to come serve you with papers in order to evict you. Did you serve papers upon yourself?
Yeah, really. No, you can't do that. I mean, I do basically the same thing.
Yeah.
It's either evictions or I do a lot of like go to the courthouses and do summons and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it pay much? That's a pretty difficult job. Why doesn't it pay well?
If I was a cop, a process server, I would make more money driving a police car, but I'm not. So then you don't make that much money.
Because it's basically delivering paperwork. You know.
Yeah. But it's changed. Like I don't make as much money as I did, maybe like 5-10 years ago. Because a lot of the stuff
Rancher's on. Rancher was a process server, weren't you, Rancher?
Save us, Clydesy, save us.
No, I wasn't a process server. I have served process once or twice.
Well, you're an attorney at law. You're a counselor. Counselor, what's a 1-bedroom apartment and a processor job gonna? Is it possible to get a 1-bedroom apartment somewhere around there with a process serving job?
Yeah, actually, we are really short on process servers.
Now, Gus, Clyde is in Oklahoma City. He's an attorney there.
Where are you located?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Why would you want to come to Oklahoma?
Well, because he's living in his car. It's a high cost of living area and a low paying job. I mean, if he had a low paying job, it was in a low paying area, it would all work out easy.
Well, yeah. And there are fewer process servers than I could. Hell, all the ones I know are retired or dead.
Well, there you go. There's job openings.
Mostly from watching the show.
There's job openings.
Well, it looks like things are well underhand here. I'll bid you gentlemen good day.
We need you to stay there, Rancher. We're talking about this new.
Oh, well, thank God we have somebody to handle this. Narc, do something.
That definitely settles it.
Narc,
I'm trying to slash my wrist with my electric razor.
Right? How about a spoon?
I've got no fucking razors.
I'm using a spoon.
I'm trying to slash. I've got a one blade. Phillips one blade. I can't slash my fucking wrist. Hey, Gus, you seem like a nice bloke. You seem like Mike the Snake without the fucking lies. You're like Archie fucking 10 years. I love you, Gus, but you're depressing me here. You're depressing me here. I wish you the best of luck. Archie,
go watch Archie's video about when he made like a documentary of his life, which is pretty good.
That's even more depressing. Look where he is fucking now. In 10 years, he is Gus. In 10 years, he is fucking Gus. He's a divorce away from being you, Gus.
No, I never had as much money as Archie had.
He's a divorce away from being you.
Gus. Don't worry, Gus. I'm losing it just as quick. I'm down to my watches are down.
Look at that.
So Archie, so Gus says, I live in the car. What car do you have? Right? What
a Volkswagen GTI.
He lives in a fucking car. And you want to know the fucking model?
Yeah, you know how I stopped myself living in a car? I sold my car. How did I stop myself?
Goldberg, take it all.
I sold.
No, Narc. You said I have main character syndrome. I'm being a sidekick now. I'm letting the boss run this show.
Maybe we need some Mike the Snake untruths.
Mike, can you tell us about shadow people? Are they from this world or another dimension?
No, and I'm feeling bad for you, Gus. Seriously, living in the fucking car. I actually feel bad.
I couldn't tell you anything about shadow people. I don't know anything about shadow.
Yeah,
it's funny that Gus mentions this. I was actually thinking about you a couple of days ago, Gus. I thought, I had this wacky fan who mentioned perfume, and
you live in a car. You need fucking cologne. Get the fuck out of here, Arch. You're thinking about it 3 days ago.
You know what? I have a theory. Narc, I have a theory. I think this man is actually Bill Sanders.
No, I love Gus. Seems like a nice bloke. Seriously. This is Mike the Snake without the fucking bullshit. Seriously, I love Gus.
Why do you think? Let me ask you a question. What direction do you think the show should take, Narc, in like the next 5 minutes? What should we do here?
I would ask him, do you garage your fucking car? Do you garage your car, Gus?
Have a look at this Vacheron, Mark. What do you think?
Yeah, bring up a Vacheron and fucking troll fucking Gus with a Vacheron, you fat fuck.
You know what? Wait a minute. Maybe it's like Aussie expat. Why don't
Maybe
you buy
we
a house?
Maybe we can have a PayPal for fucking Gus. Help him out.
Yeah, what do you think, Archie?
Yeah.
Gus, do you have a PayPal address? Maybe we could raise $1 or $2.
Sure, we can help Gus out. Gus is a great guy.
Gus, have you got a PayPal, Gus? I think Gus
Just
is
a
frozen.
super chat, Arch. If he gets $500, he probably only get $50 out of that.
Archie will forward it.
He's frozen.
He is frozen. Oh my God. Okay. Oh look, we have both of you at the same time.
Wait. Is that HR? HR, we had a deal. We don't appear on the same fucking panel at the same time.
All right.
You're half a black cunt.
I put him away for the time.
Hey, you don't put that half a black cunt on when I'm on here.
Don't say that. Come on, that's horrible.
He's half a black. Look, is he half black? Yes. Is he a cunt?
Oh my God. Okay. Well, let me explain what's going on here. Well, Narc just got mad. Archie put Narc in the lobby. I put HR in the lobby. Narc got mad about being put in the lobby, so he left, and that leaves HR.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say I just came on to pay my praises to Narc. Great to see you on the show. And then Mike the Snake, you're happy with your trust fund to skip a whole generation?
Mike, don't say anything. Just don't say. Turn your camera off and don't say anything. That's how you deal with this guy. Just don't say anything. Yeah. Now, look, Archie, let him ask his stupid questions, but Mike knows that he's just going to not feed oxygen to this fire, right, Mike?
Yep.
A whole generation, Mike. So really, you're getting penalised for not having children. I just don't think that's fair, Mike. I mean, we need to get on the trust busters. So, Mike, what do you think about the whole idea that because you don't have children, that's why you're being sort of penalised? I don't think that's fair. What do you think, Mike? What do you think, Mike?
Mike's not talking to you. He has a strategy, and it is to ignore you.
What do you think, Mike?
Hey, Mike, I'm not answering.
Mike's ignoring you. He's not even talking.
What do you think, Mike? You see in this picture, you've got your shirt lifted up. This is what the trust fund brothers are doing to you. They're lifting your shirt, big boy. What do you make of that?
$31.
Here we go. Watch collector, 1990, $31. HR stay.
Oh, good God.
Thank you, Watch Collector. Great to be here. So let's get on to the next topic, guys. Yes, Mike, what do you think about the trust fund? Because you're being penalised.
Mike's not talking to you. That's the same topic. Mike's not talking to you.
We're not even going to discuss it because we're training Mike not to respond to
all right. Exactly. I retract that. Okay, next topic. What about Coda? Fuck Coda, man. What do you think about?
HR, can you put me on a support plan to alleviate this misconception that I'm a troll?
ABC, you're going to get called into a gross misconduct meeting now. But listen, I want to know more about Coda. What's happened to Coda? Mike, I'm talking to you.
Mike's not talking back.
Again, we're not talking Coda. We're not talking family estate planning. We're
what
keeping
the fuck
quiet.
Are we talking about?
No oxygen. He's like a fire, Mike. Don't give him fire. Don't give him oxygen.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, Mike. Now that you might be getting some inheritance, what car are you going to get? Are you going to get that? Are you going to get a Beamer, a 3 Series, in blue with the plastic water pumps? What do you think about that, Mike? Or maybe a menstruation red Q2 Audi?
Remember, Mike's what do you think, Mike? To you. You don't even get to hear the sound of his voice. You don't deserve.
Mike, open your eyes, brother. Gosh, me, I'm in Alan Rock.
The Rock, bro.
I'm in Alan Rock. Yeah, gosh, me, brother. You've got any smart wit, bro.
We have done the meat chips with chili and mayo and that. You get me.
No matter how much someone's paid.
I believe we drove poor Gus completely off the panel.
So let me get this right, Arch. You got a super chat from Watch Collector saying HR stays, and you boot me. What, you don't care about the super chats? You fat fuck.
You want to push the envelope? We'll also.
What,
you haven't been booted.
That's your own stupidity for pushing the envelope.
What, so. you don't care about the super chat? Wake the fuck up, Archie. This is the Archie stream.
He's very cantankerous.
He is. He is.
Um,
He's not
he's
booted. You know what it
super
is? I bet his
poison.
fingernails hurt. Do your fingernails?
Gus was very interesting. Was Gus super chat poison? But Mark,
yeah, he was. He was. But what the the poor guy.
he's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy, but he's adding. Look, he's got some kind of problem. He's got some kind of. He's a nice guy, but he's got some kind of psychological problem whereby he's actually adding to his own misery. And that's a shame. He could use some help.
You know what I really think is a shame is, Archie, you've trusted ABC all this time, and it turns out he's a retarded troll. What do you think of that, ABC?
I didn't know, really. Wow. I didn't know. Do you expect me to watch every minute of every single stream?
Hey, Archie, now that ABC's on, why don't you give him a piece of your mind, fat boy? Go on, fat boy, give him a piece of your mind, or you lost your tongue, you pussy.
We have to
he needs
to.
There's been 6 months of intensive investigation and research that Lux has done with him. So, it's like a 50 to 100 page document where I'm sure they've got all their findings.
Come on, Archie, speak your mind, or has the cat got your tongue, you fat fuck?
You know what?
Has the cat got your tongue?
I'm gonna mute him Oh, you got rid of him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't blame you. The problem is that when someone super chats for him to stay, he then thinks he has carte blanche to do anything, and you can't fuck with the boss too much. Not too much, a little. But
Not too much. A little bit's okay, but it
Not too
just
much.
pushes the boundaries. Boundaries.
You know who's enjoying the fuck out of this?
Who's that?
Seti. The guy from the guy from Essex.
Look, so Arch, you and your glorifying of Rolex, do you think HR's the monster that you've created?
I think he only has one. Are you really a Rolex man with one Rolex?
It's a heavy hitting watch.
No, it's not. It's a half a gold watch. It's the training wheels for a heavy hitter watch.
Training wheels.
Fight.
Exactly. It's the training wheels. It's like the baby gold. It's not the big gold. It's the baby gold.
And I'll tell you what, baby gold, those rolled gold links, the folded gold. Oh my God, they're horrible.
Tudor has some of that stuff.
They do.
It is gold, but it's just very thin coating. I don't like.
We got a super chat from our friend Clyde. Fight. ABC.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you've been revealed to be a troll, what was the greatest troll thing you did on the show? What was the greatest naive achievement you achieved?
It must have been asking why T-Dubs was banned, and what was it that made him see you next Tuesday?
Why do you sound exactly like HR? I feel like all you.
No, he's different.
We went to the same school.
Brummie accent. He's got a Brummie accent. Okay, no, I can.
I'm actually not from Birmingham. I just live here because it's much cheaper than London.
London is ferocious. It's
crazy. In most residential areas, I'm not even talking about central London. You have to pay for a permit to park on the road you live on.
Bastard.
Screw that.
I want to. If I move to London, I'm moving to Belgravia.
Ooh.
That was the last place I stayed. Last time I was in London, that was the last place I stayed. It was lovely.
No, very nice, very posh.
Yeah. Walking distance to Victoria Station, very easy to get around.
Yep, it is.
Yep. The only thing I didn't like was you had to pay a P2P. Pay toilets. That was annoying.
Oh, yeah. Well, now you can just go to a hotel lobby and just ask. Put on a posh accent or a foreign accent and ask to use the restroom.
I'll tell you what, Jimmy. I started out in Elephant and Castle.
All right, E&C.
Back in the day, that was very, very gritty. It was not a nice area. I think it's come along. It's come along now.
Yeah, a lot of parts like that, like it neighbours onto an area called Brixton, which you've probably heard of. They had riots in the 80s and stuff like that, but it's become very gentrified as well.
Yes.
Oh, has it really?
Oh yeah, parts of London which were complete dumps in the 80s are now, you've got £1 million, £2 million houses there.
When I was staying in Belgravia, I was shacking up with a Dolce & Gabbana model. A very nice time in London. Oh my God. I did indeed.
Tell me this. Do you ever, I got to tell you something. Do you ever go to Yorkshire? Anywhere there, Leeds?
Sometimes.
That's an
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes I go to Yorkshire. Sometimes I go to Bradford.
Do you go for the pudding?
Yorkshire Bud. You can get Yorkshire Bud anywhere in England. You can get it from any supermarket.
Many graduates from university are finding it very hard to get an entry level. It's like a first job. Why is that?
Absolutely.
What's happened?
It's the AI that's taken over a lot of kind of the automation. It's automated a lot of the entry-level jobs, and there are more unemployed graduates than there are school leavers.
Fuck.
Crazy.
Will we have AI trolls?
Ooh, maybe I'm an AI troll.
Could we just program?
Lux will probably program an AI troll.
Tell me this, ABC. Seriously, what's the hope then? What's the scope for young people if the unemployment is so bad? What is the scope?
I think you now have to learn some AI, whatever tools or services they're called nowadays, and you have to upskill before you apply for a job. It's not a case of you just learn. You can't.
You're in your 50s, aren't you?
I just turned 50.
You are working at present?
I am, yeah.
Okay. What is the scope in the UK for young people who are finishing top universities who can't get a job? What the fuck are they going to do, man?
Like I said, if they learn some tech, AI, whatever you want to call it, and start sort of building pet projects of applications and things like that, that's probably going to give you the best chance. Or
the unemployment rate, graduate unemployment rate's like 30% or something ridiculous, isn't it?
It's insanely high, insanely high. And doctors, they're getting paid. I'll tell you, the safest jobs are dentists, because they actually get paid more than doctors. It used to be the other way around. And
I heard dentists have
always
the highest suicide rate of any profession.
Medicine?
Dentists.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, I heard that somewhere.
Which country, though? Because
probably America.
Because in America, dentists are very... I'm sure in America as well, dentists must be very highly paid. And after a while, a lot of them don't even work every day. Like in their... even before they're 50, a lot of them aren't even working every day.
Who does that remind you of?
A dentist.
Well, Archie, you must be a retired dentist. You just work a little bit every day.
It's not that easy being a dentist, actually.
It's much easier to do a live stream. That's what they ought to work on.
ABC, what's the future? Do you think England's going to have... Does this concern you? You've got young children, haven't you?
Yeah, it is a concern. And I just don't think they listen to people of our generation. There's no longer that respect to listen to grey-haired advisors, as the phrase is. And
kids today.
Yeah, exactly. So when you talk to them, it's like they think you know fuck all about fuck all.
Do you know who first said that? That quote, almost verbatim, was attributed to Aristotle. So people have been saying that since the ancient Greeks.
Yeah. I don't know, if you can get a job in any trade, you're set. Plumbing.
That's true.
Electrical. That's true. Anything like that, and you're set.
Yeah.
Mechanic,
bricklaying.
You're automatically in the $100 an hour.
Septic field draining.
Yeah, I'd say roofing, anything
Yeah.
to do with construction and other
Carpenter.
trades. Yeah.
Dog training.
Trades are where it's at unless you do the college route.
A lot of colleges are closing. A lot of small private colleges are closing their doors.
Yes. The funny thing is, you know, in Korea, they're actually having universities closing because they've already seen the birth rate has dropped so much.
That's happening here too.
Oh, in America, you mean?
Well, there's a lot of small private colleges that, you know, there are some of these colleges are like 100 or more years old are now closing because the enrollment has dropped to very, very low figures.
And they used to have foreign students were filling some of that gap, but that's died off a lot with Trump's friendly foreign policies of welcoming students to the shores.
You know, when I looked up the college that I went to in order to see what a 4-year degree there costs now, and it was like pushing close to $400,000. I was like, oh my God.
Joking.
No. I mean,
let me ask you something, Marky. It's funny you say that. I said to a guy, I was in a taxi, and I said, would you, this was a university, he's doing a master's or a PhD. I said, would you rather have a paid off house or apartment or a master's degree?
And debt.
Of course. What would you rather have?
Me?
What do you reckon, Mark?
Well, me, I'd rather give me the house.
The fucking house. Fuck the master.
Yeah. I mean, and by the way, there are ways to get a degree that does not cost $300,000-$400,000. But what's happening is, in this country anyway, they've just sold these kids and families on the idea that everybody should finance their education. So people are saddled with student loans, not dischargeable by bankruptcy. You cannot.
No, that's correct. Not dischargeable by bankruptcy. Yes.
You cannot take a student loan. So there's all these people who will be paying student loan, and it doesn't even matter whether you finished the degree or not. A lot of them don't.
No. Oh, no. It does not matter in the least.
Dave Ramsey says, cash flow your education, boys and girls.
Well, that's the thing. If you're doing an accounting degree, do you have to go to Yale or Stanford or?
Well, no, but the point is that there are lots of middle of the road colleges and universities that are still costing that enormous sums of money. Enormous. I don't know. I would tell a kid today, if they were going to college, I did liberal arts, but I would advise against that, and I would say go to your nearest state school and get in-state tuition.
Well, I think there's because a lot of these universities were opening up language schools for their Chinese students, and that was a money spinner for them. But I don't know whether that's changed with Trump's new policies.
Well, that's actually been a problem. I was reading this article recently about all these colleges that are closing here, and partly it's because Trump, basically closed the door to Chinese enrollment. I mean, not formally, but that's the net effect. And so there are a lot of Chinese parents who, for reasons of prestige, send their children here, for their education. So that's become part of the problem.
I know a lot of them go to Canada. A lot of Chinese people, they buy up properties in Vancouver and Toronto, places like that.
Yes.
I got to tell you something. It's fucking depressing. Like, you remember a time when there were so many jobs, like there wasn't enough people, but that's completely collapsed now.
Well, I'm hoping there'll be a new wave of jobs and new types of jobs that will be created on the back of AI. So it's not like the old kind of IT type jobs. It'll be using AI to become more productive, and then so I'm hoping that it'll change jobs. It'll bring about new types of jobs, not completely eliminate them. Maybe I'm just being naive.
Yeah, I think you might be a little bit naive there, ABC. Could you turn your professional trolling into a job?
So I'm just seeing this. Pickled Pickle is saying that 60% of grads in the UK are unemployed. Bloody hell.
60% of grads. 60%.
It's a bad job.
Is that serious? 60%? Fuck, that's not possible, is it?
I think it can be if they've got these what they call Mickey Mouse degrees, where they've got. Oh, I've got a degree in knitting or underwater basket weaving. So they made degrees out of everything at one point. And I think degrees, a lot of people, the vocation that they choose to study isn't the vocation they go into after graduating. So a degree just shows that you can learn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very well said.
But I mean, Mark, you did Spanish. You didn't go into interpreting or anything like that.
No, I doubled in two very useful career majors, English and Spanish. So I had 2 degrees in 2 equally useless things. But the funny thing is, I quickly went into business and became an entrepreneur because it's pretty hard to. I mean, first I went into publishing, then I went into sales, then I became an entrepreneur. And I got good at it. But so I guess all I could tell you is liberal arts gave me critical thinking, but boy, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody now. It's too expensive.
But liberal arts is such a good generalist degree. You understand? You learn how to write, how to put articles together. You had a fucking journalism career, for fuck's sake.
I did indeed. Super chat.
I wouldn't be so harsh on you, Mark.
No, I'm not harsh on me. I'm saying I wouldn't recommend today's students to do it. My career path was all good, but I think that it's a much narrower pathway to success this way now. Super chat.
Here we go. We got JKRMP, $10. I miss the days when Arch put on a button up, drank a whiskey, and talked shit about someone's shitter collection.
Here's my shitter collection.
Which one is that? The ball?
No. I've got several balls.
Oh, that's was it Esterman, Engelman or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. It's actually
Ingersoll made watches. Isn't that true? Ingersoll?
Ingersoll Rand? No, not that I know of.
So I remember Ingersoll used to make Atari branded computers, and then I think there are some Ingersoll watches.
ABC, do you think we could ever go back to PCs and 286s and 386 days like they were?
Why would you do that when you've got a Raspberry Pi, which is more powerful than a 286, and it's a fraction of the size? The computer on your mobile phone is more powerful than probably the best computer about 10 years ago.
The computer on your phone is more powerful than the 60s space mission.
Where's Doc? Come on, Doc, where are you? 60s fridges.
He doesn't deny that there was a space mission. He just denies that it went anywhere.
ABC, your great country, England, that was the head of the industrial world. Do you see it sliding into a quagmire of slop? A quagmire of AI-generated slop.
Well, I think everyone's in free fall at the moment, and it's going to take a while to land somewhere and figure out, right, where are we and what, how do we move forward?
Gus, welcome back. What happened?
Listen, I found I got a picture of me with perfume, but I don't know how to send it to you.
Just show it on the phone. Oh, it's on the phone. Okay, gotcha. That's what you're using to talk to us. Fair enough.
Well, you can email it to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com.
Archie, say it again?
ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com.
At email.com?
Gmail.
Oh, Gmail.
Google Mail, yeah.
ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com.
Let me see if I can do it. I'll call you back.
What you eating? Sounds good. I hear chomping. Come on.
Hey guys, I'll be back if I get a chance. I gotta
Mikey,
No worries.
come on back, Mikey. Well, we're gonna mute.
Someone's having fun.
Yes, we're gonna mute the restaurant noise.
Oops.
Mm.
Oh, what's going on with the chat? Who's saying what?
Yeah, a little bit, Sensei. A little bit.
So,
Well, Arch, what did you plan for today? We're an hour in. We're only halfway done. I won't be able to stay the whole time. The kid
It's
and I are
okay.
going to...
I was actually talking to Gus.
Yes, you were.
Man, this was ages ago, Gus. This
Hard
was
times.
years ago.
I'm worried about the guy. Hard times.
Yeah.
Like he's one bad tire or, one transmission away from disaster.
He did super chat in the day. He did
Well,
super chat
maybe
to
we
me.
should. Can we refund those at this time of need?
It's many years ago. It's over 10 years ago.
Well, then with interest.
inflation.
Yeah, with interest. Listen, if he super chatted $100, that's got to be worth $3 by now. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I get you, man. It's just, he's an interesting guy. I got to tell you something there. I find it very ABC talking to you. You're supposed to be the academic genius, right?
No. No, I don't
You're
know
the
where that.
mathematician. You're supposed to make the art of the numbers and that.
Your
Okay?
your son's the mathematician. I'm sorry. He's actually studying very high level math. So
This is out of my control.
You know, I
guys.
said to him, "How are you going?" This is his
Can't do
first
it.
year. He's now in his third year, but when he was in first year, I said, "How are you going?" He goes, "Oh, getting 6s, 5s, and 6s."
Fight Club. Fight
Oh,
Club.
that's pretty good.
Fight Club.
He goes, "Oh, I'm doing second year subjects."
in his first year, he was doing second year subjects.
Yeah.
He's very.
He said, "What's the point of doing a maths degree if you don't push yourself?" That's what he said. He said he wants to push himself to do the hardest possible.
Yeah, that driven mindset is very hard to find, and you can't teach that.
Work ethic.
Yeah, no, he loves maths. He's. I said to him, I really want him to do his master's degree when he finishes. He's got a dual degree. He's got a Bachelor of Mathematics and a Bachelor of Teaching. I said, get your master's and get your doctorate because you'll become a subject master.
Speaking of work ethic, how did he come by that?
It's his mother.
The mother. Yeah, I was going to say the mother.
Yeah, I wanted Archie to say.
But, as a kid, the funny thing is, ABC, when he was a kid, like when he was 1 or 2 years old, he used to count to 1,000.
Wow, that's a lot. For 1 year old, he could count to 1,000.
I think he counted to about 2,500. Like he'd count one day, then the next day he'd remember where he left off and start adding to that.
Well, I don't think he could do that at the age of 2. That even at the age of 5,
3?
that's a lot. I don't know. That's a lot.
He just loved numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I would then have suggested go in hops of 3s, go in hops of 4.
Actually,
and then go backwards go into the negatives. Once they can grasp that concept.
Look, he was only a kid, I just whatever he wants to do, man.
Did you send him to
of course. I'm saying that just to build on that, and look, the guy's doing all right.
He actually went to a state school, no private school. We went to a state school,
Oxley,
and he was in the top 3% of the state when they did their final. He got a award from the school, top 3%. Very, very, very happy for him, But you've got to find your own calling. The other son wants to become a tradesman. He's becoming a plumber. It's different things for different kids.
What are you going to do when? What are you going to do when you grow up?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, the sad thing is, Marky, I feel like I'm 30.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel young. Me too.
But
40.
The reality is, like, I always like to be positive. Okay, I like to be a positive person.
Really?
I think no matter what you do in your career, it's a help. Right?
Yeah.
But YouTube doesn't help my IT career. They say, "Oh, you're controversial." Oh.
Is there any IT career left for anybody, really, though?
Yeah, it's using AI tools. So what used to be actually coding is now what they call prompt engineering, where you're actually using plain text to tell the bot, for want of a better word, how to behave. They call them agents now, sorry. So your prompt will tell the agent how to behave and what kind of outputs you want and what you don't want. So it's still something new for everyone. So you can still, Archie could still jump on that bandwagon. Lux is using it, Curly's using it. So yeah, it's embrace the opportunities. That's what I'd say.
Yes.
Yes. You know what they've brought back to the big screen that the kitten and I are going to go watch? Fight Club.
You know what the best British movie was? Paddington Bear.
First rule about Fight Club: don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yes. So here we are. Fight Club. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Gus. Gus, you're back.
Did you get the picture?
Archie, check your email, Archie. Archie. Archie's
check your email, fuckface.
Not yet. It hasn't come through yet, Gus. Sorry.
Maybe I spelled luxury wrong.
Yeah. Well, I could spell it for you.
ArchieLuxury. Oh, actually, Gus, let me send you a email, okay? You can respond to it. I'll send.
Well, how do you know Gus's email?
Because he contacted me many years ago.
Oh, that might not work. This is a new phone.
Well, it doesn't matter the phone. It's the email address is the same.
Yeah. I don't think. What was the email? I don't think I can get into that one anymore.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
There's no way of attaching a picture on this page that I'm on now.
This is a comment from Mr. JD. First rule about luxury watch streams: don't speak about luxury watches. First rule about Fight Club.
So it's a bit of a damning indictment on watches and wonders when the most talked about watch is a salmon dial Tudor with California,
right?
California numerals.
Or it's really about what they.
That's not gonna
it's really about what Rolex isn't doing versus what they are doing. Because what they stopped doing is the Pepsi, and that was their big news. Guess what? No more Pepsi for you fuckers. That was their big move. Like, otherwise, there was nothing really all that interesting. Although I do like the vomit dial, I will confess, but that's not a. It's just it's like one OP dial.
It reminds me of a kaleidoscope or a bus seat. You know, like the pattern on bus seats.
Yes.
So I've seen like next to each other that dial and some multicolored bus seat.
I want to ask Mike the Snake if we could drop acid and then stare at that dial, what would happen? He would probably know. I myself.
Oh, just look at an old 90s techno rave video and the colors blending and merging and shapes forming. You'll probably get something like that.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Techno rave. Sometimes I listen to some music, whether modern or from an old time, and I thought, I can't believe that some people actually sat in a room, listened to this, and thought, yeah, I think people might buy this. Especially unintelligible beeps and beats like techno rave. Anyway, each to their own.
It was the shit.
You like my English flags? Look at my pillows.
The Union Jack.
I thought those were Australian pillows.
Well, it doesn't have this. So, do the stars on the Aussie flag represent the states? Archie.
They represent the Southern Cross. It's a star formation.
What?
Southern Cross.
Oh, I thought each star represents a state.
Well,
Like your Queensland, your New South Wales, South Australia.
Watch your language there.
So tell me this, ABC. What about yourself? What's the future hold for you?
Who knows?
Do you miss your 5 Series?
These are times of change. Well, I quite like the higher driving position of the Kia.
You went from a 5 Series to a Kia. Well, that was like me when I went from a Porsche to a Ford Exploder. It upset Archie.
Well, Kia Sporting was quite a nice car. Nice car.
I must admit, the Genesis, you know what? I've actually driven a Genesis. They're actually pretty well made. They're a nice car.
It's so fun. It's very fun to drive, very peppy, loaded with tech. It's crazy. It's making it very hard for me to kill anything.
I love the color. I love the color of your car, the interior.
My interior is beautiful. It's like a blood ruby red. I love that. You know what?
It's like having a Maserati that actually works.
I've just had every car I've owned in my entire life, with the exception of one, has had a black interior. Do you know what the one that didn't have a black interior was? A Ford Crown Vic that had blue velour seats.
I had that in my Grand Marquis. I had a Grand Marquis with blue velour.
Yeah, I had that too. And here was the problem. I smoked at the time. I was a smoker. So, you know, one little spark off of a cigarette ash, and, you know, so my car was like all burned up inside. That was such a bad idea for an interior.
And yours, and it had a bench seat at the front, right?
Yes, yeah.
Mercedes did in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s. Mercedes did a lot of blue. They did baby poo brown.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
And remember that the houndstooth, you know, that pattern, that checkered pattern was very popular.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The houndstooth.
When I saw the gear on an automatic Mercedes, you know, it's got that jagged path for the the stick. When I first saw that, I thought, "What the hell is that?" But then it gradually caught on.
The Lincoln that I had a set of piano keys. 1, 2, 3, like literally up on the dash, keys for forward, reverse. You know. Neutral.
Lincoln, yes.
It was terrible. It made it very, like, if you had to do a 3-point turn, you're doing this. A shifter is so much better. And so that was the one thing I hated about that car. The Genesis has got a turn knob.
Yeah. So do Range Rovers. They have that as well.
You know, I will be honest. If I could change anything about that car, that'd probably be it. I just as soon have a shifter. I am used to the turn thing, and the turn knob. The gear knob is way easier than the piano keys that I used to have, but still.
Wow. I like the steering column shift. That was cool.
That was like 70s. Yeah, I remember those. I never had one, but I remember them.
Didn't your Crown Vic have that?
No, it wasn't. No, no. Wait a minute. Yes,
my Grand Marquis did.
Yes, it did.
Because if you got bench seat, you have to have.
It did have. You're right. It did have. You know what I thought? Okay, I had a momentary brain fart. I remember they had like a manual transmission where the gears were also on the steering wheel. Do you remember that? What do you think of that? You see? They had you'd have a clutch, so it wasn't an automatic transmission with the gears on the steering column. It was a manual transmission, but controlled by the steering column and a clutch.
Almost like paddle shift.
Archie or Guess? I think it's Arch. Thank you, Starchy. Thank you.
Well, you're $1.99 closer to solvent now. Yes, it was the
Gus was always very stubborn. One thing I will say, Gus was always very stubborn in the advice.
Some's listen, he's very cogent. He's an intelligent guy. He's very well spoken. He doesn't seem confused or addled in any way. But it's hard to understand some of his choices, and he sure hasn't pursued all avenues to improve his life, and there are options for him, especially there in California, Stan. Anyway, well, Archie did answer the question. He did answer the question. He said that he said that Gus was better off. He did. Speaking of Gus, welcome back.
Thank you. You should get in about 2 minutes.
Oh, good. Well,
Okay.
Archie, check
Thank
your
you.
email again.
Looks like I spelled luxury wrong again. Hopefully all correct helped it.
Not yet. Hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gus, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to buy next? Tell me this. What are you buying next?
gasoline. What do you mean? What's he going to buy next? He's going to buy gasoline.
Yeah, that's about it, really.
You don't have any family you could stay with, Gus? I thought you had family. No.
Everybody's gone. My older brother died like 2 months ago, and my younger brother, who's a total dick, he's living in Simi Valley with his wife and kid, and no way getting in around with him.
Okay. What's the hardest thing about living in your car, Gus?
Your back gets sore because you sleep in the back seat.
Oh, okay.
And like when it's really hot during the day, finding shade where the cops don't bother you because it's illegal to live in your
Just
car.
wait, Gus. Just one sec. Pause. Did I hear Arch right? What are you going to buy next, Gus? Are you that disengaged,
right?
Archie? What are you going to buy next? Are you trolling him or you're disengaged? Tell me, which one is it? Which one is it? A or B? B or A? Yin and yang, yin and yang. What are you going to buy next?
I couldn't believe that question, Narc. When you said that, I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Is it Arch is trolling? He's a moron?
He can't help it. He can't help it. He's wired that way.
True.
What are you going to buy next?
I said gasoline.
Seriously, Gus. What the fuck is wrong with the guy? Look at him.
No, what's wrong with Archie? Gus is fine.
Every time someone has a problem, why don't you move to another?
Okay, just fuck off, Narc. You know what? We just don't need your contribution to the show. We're trying to provide entertainment. Breaking explosion reported across Iran tonight. Tehran. Okay.
Qom, Sharia, Karaj, Chittagong, Isfahan. Okay, so those are cities and towns in Iran.
Archie, you got it yet?
Ooh. Just out of interest there was a famous Australian jazz called James Valentine. He used to host a few programs on ABC Jazz. He died. Fuck. Nasty. 64. Jesus.
Archie, you got it yet?
No, I'm just checking. No, how did you spell luxury? Luxury.
Luxury. Okay.
ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Is that right?
Look it up.
I forgot that number. Hang on.
Okay.
72, right?
Okay, sorry. Just send it again.
All right. Later.
Because Archie was born in 1972. That's why.
Which is also the year Nike was established.
Well, it was a very good year. Archie, super chat. I forgot what they are, but it's good to see you.
Super chat. Here we go. Let's see what a super chat is tonight. There, we've got a great super chat in. Craig Lewis, $5. Hey Arch, ever been to Japan? Yes, a number of times. I understand they have a tour at the Grand Seiko High Beat Factory in the north of. Yeah, there's a Seiko museum in Tokyo. There's a number of things there. Yes.
Is there a place called Ginza or something like that?
Sure, there is. It's in Tokyo.
That's in Tokyo.
Oh, so that's the museum. Do they talk about jiu-jitsu polishing?
Yes, the Zaratsu. I have a watch with Zaratsu polishing, and to be honest with you, it's very nice. But like the second you start wearing it, you get little tiny micro scratches on it, and there goes your Zaratsu.
Well, that's your 231, right? No, 229. You got the 229.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing: if you want it re-Zaratsu'd, it's going all the way back to Japan. So I kind of think it's a silly, if they were using like tungsten or carbide or something really hard that just wasn't going to scratch, okay, then go ahead and Zaratsu it. But when you're just doing steel, it's going to mark up instantaneously, and you can't ever re-Zaratsu it outside of Japan.
Yeah, just still waiting for that to come through. That's okay. Marky, the dog training, are you seeing economies tighter? What's happening with you?
Yeah, I think people are price sensitive right now. They're taking a wait and see attitude. That's what I think.
They're sensitive.
I think so.
Do you wish we could go back to COVID days?
No, that was incredible money. COVID was very good to me. Oh my God. I just piled up the money in COVID. That was crazy. That's when I wound up buying all those damn watches. I just didn't know what to do with all the money. But because everybody was stuck. Look, what happened was March 2020, spring break, I was booked up for dogs at the beginning of March. But like by the 15th or whatever it was of March 2020, everybody called and canceled, and I just refunded all the money because, it was a panic. And so I no dogs in March, no dogs in April. It was freaky deaky. But by like June, people were home with stuck in the house with those dogs, and they were all going crazy. So like everybody adopted a dog, everybody trained the dog. You couldn't buy a dog or adopt a dog in this country. They were all, the shelters were emptied out. And people were offering me double if I would just, like, I had a 6-week waiting list, 8-week waiting list. They'd be like, I'll pay you double if you just move me up. I'm like crazy.
People are having dogs stolen in parts of England.
Yeah, also, that's true. That's true.
Did you ever accept double? Did you accept double?
No, because I always had, I did. I'm not that kind of girl.
Only triple. You only would accept triple, wouldn't you?
Exactly. But it was very good, and I made hay while the sun shone. And I'm working right now, but I don't mind working less. I really don't mind. I'm a gentleman of a certain age. I don't mind working less. I'm 68. A lot of people are retired by my age.
Gus is not far behind you. When are you going to retire, Gus?
I can't afford it.
Right? Super chat, Arch.
Super chat. We got a super chat here. Craig Lewis, $2. Hi beat. SBGH305G. I like green dials.
Right. Super chat.
Let's get that up there. Grand Seiko. SBGH305G. Let's see if I can get this baby on the screen now.
Let's do it.
Is that one of the peacock dials? For some reason, the green peacock is significantly more than the blue.
Yes.
And both were for the US market.
Did you say cock?
Hey, Beavis. You said hog.
I like the Rolex. They call it the science clock with the orange dial, with the orange second hand.
The Milgauss.
Yeah, I like the green or the blue. Those are cool.
Yeah, they discontinued it, but collectors still like them.
Hey, you should have the picture by now.
Having a look.
Were you bringing up the Grand Seiko? Were you bringing up the Grand Seiko that Craig Lewis brought up? Were you bringing up Gus's email?
But Narc coming on.
Wait,
was
did
Narc one?
Fuck.
Did I hear right? Did he ask Gus when he's going to retire?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, he did.
Are you doubling down on your retardness? What the hell's wrong with you, Arch? What are you going to buy next? When are you going to retire?
Yeah. When are you going to remodel the
We're
kitchen?
providing entertainment. Oh, this is entertainment.
When are you
You're
going
the fucking Trump of the fucking Archieverse.
When are you going
You're
to
a retard.
When are you putting a
You
swimming
got
pool
front
in?
label dementia. Seriously, Arch. What the fuck is wrong with you? When are you going to retire?
$10.
Goldberg, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know, man. I don't know. $10.
Terry, Boston, $10. Sir
He's a good
Chesterfield, expert opinion.
And I'll read this in the style of Terry.
Can a 37-year-old Brit wear a Breguet Type 20 3800 and drive a 2020 Camry LE model saloon? Or should I use the money to purchasing a... No! Get the Breguet!
This is a troll super chat, but not really a troll. Hey, I love this guy, Terry ABC.
I want to read this in the style of Terry, if I may.
Can you read it?
Yes, please.
In your troll fucking voice. You Muslim cunt.
Sir Chesterfield, expert opinion. Can a 37-year-old Brit wear a Breguet Type 20 3800 and drive a 2020 Camry LE model saloon, or should I use the money towards purchasing a used luxury car?
You know what? He does
have a South African twang.
Here's the thing.
We got another super chat here from Mac Lobster, $2. Mark, are all monks gay? Like, what the hell? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not very nice.
That's not very nice. SB, I'm just trying to find this one here because what the problem is, Google doesn't work in China. Did you know that?
Oh, dear. Well,
here we go. I'm pulling it up now. This is the limited edition.
Boys, I got to go. Fight Club.
Oh, you got to go, Marky. We love you, Mark.
Fight Club. Love you too.
Mark.
Adios.
Mike.
Goodbye.
Mike.
Goodbye.
Mike.
He'll be back.
Him. Yes.
He's probably stepped away. He should be back in a bit.
Let's just bring up this Seiko we're talking about. Okay, this is actually a fucking nice watch. Have you seen this, ABC? This is the SBGH 305G. Have a look at this. Fucking gorgeous. High beat.
Oh, I need to zoom in. Is that no?
I love the way they do the center hand with the gold seconds and the GS, the Grand Seiko. Just looks so beautiful.
That does look nice, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's
ridiculous money. 4,800, $5,000. That's on the just make sure we're in the right.
Is that US? Must be US.
Must be US. Yeah, US dollars. Yeah, US dollars. Look at that. That is fucking. It's from Japan. Professional dealer, Japan. Box, everything there. Under $5,000. See, look
still
at that.
a bit high for GS. For me, that's still a bit high because it's only recently actually even the recent Grand Seiko ones like that diver that's been reduced in size, that's 10 grand. That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
They're just even more head in the clouds prices. And that's me, one of the biggest Grand Seiko fans there is in this verse, and it's I'd struggle to spend that much on a watch unless it's these, the peacock dials. They're quite expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's they call it the whirlpool dial, where it's got looks like a mosaic, a spiral mosaic of a G and an S and then some other symbol. I can't remember what it was, but there's a whirlpool dial, they call it, and that's quite nice. But then they've got their nature inspired dials like Snowflake, Mistflake, Skyflake, the Cherry Blossom, and all these other ones. I mean, the JJ showed a watch. I can't remember which way round it was. It was either, I think it was a sky blue dial like the Skyflake that JD had, but the power reserve was in pink. That was quite cool.
Amazing.
But I mean, a lot of people think
The only thing
spring
that I
drive
find a
is.
little bit distracting. What do you think of the holes case? Yes, no. What do you think?
Oh, I'm a huge fan of the Holtz case.
Hey, what's happening with your Rolexes? How many Rolexes do you have?
I've got 3.
What do you got? Tell me what you got.
I've got a.
They're all 5 digits, aren't they?
No, the sub is 6 digit.
Okay.
So that's the 40 mil ceramic sub, 16710 and 16570 polar.
Why didn't you get a sub as a 5 digit to match it as a pair?
Okay, this sounds really old manish, but I found the dial a bit hard to read.
Okay.
And the maxi dial is so legible, and the polar dial, even in the 40 mil, is really legible because of the contrast.
Gotcha.
What's Uzi saying?
Got Gus back. Hey, Gus. No emails, man. I don't know what the hell you've done. Maybe it's too big, the file. Don't worry about it.
You try. It should be now, about 1 or 2 minutes from now.
Okay. What do you think of this Grand Seiko, Gus? Look at this. This is the
green one.
High beat. What?
It's kind of greenish, right?
Yeah, it's very, very cool. The size of this is 40 mil, green dial, steel bracelet.
A lot of people don't like spring drive. They think it's soulless, but I personally am a huge fan of spring drive.
This is high beat. This is not spring drive. This is high beat.
Oh, high beat. Yeah, okay, high beat. That's fantastic movement.
I still like spring drive the best because that hand looks like an electric clock. That's what I love about it.
It's amazing. It's mesmerizing how smooth it sweeps.
Yeah. I had the snowflake and also the black dial that had lume on it. It was really bitching too. It was a steel bracelet on that one. The snowflake had a titanium bracelet.
Tell me this, Gus, did you keep any watches? Did you keep any Grand Seikos?
No, I had to sell them for money. I wish I didn't, but I had to. I got a few Hamiltons that I saved, which I like Hamilton too.
Yeah. Gus, realistically, we've given you some advice on the show. You don't need to be homeless. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you going to follow through with some of that advice?
I'll definitely check it out.
Okay. You, how long did you live in Japan for? I'm actually going to Japan in November.
Well, we just went there for like about a month and another time about 3 weeks. Like a year apart.
Do you miss your Japanese wife?
Yeah, well, yeah, sometimes. You know what's the weird thing? Like, I was in love with Archie, and now that's completely gone. I don't have any feeling or emotion toward perfume anymore. It's strange how that wore out.
Yes, you were really in love with them.
Well, I always said it was like they put a spell on you. So you buy their stuff, and then after a while, because, Archie doesn't answer your emails or anything, they just, you lose it. And there's no feeling there anymore. It's kind of sad because I was so into him at the time, and now it's all gone.
Do you stay in touch with Tomoko, your ex-wife?
No, she's in Japan, and I talked to her when we had Skype, and there's no Skype anymore, so you can't do that.
Yeah. So you don't talk to her at all now?
No, not at all. It's hard to find her email and get a hold of her. So I don't know what her problem is. Okay, Archie, do you have the picture, yes or no?
No, I don't.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with it. Because I copied it.
It could be a number of things, man, but it doesn't matter. I believe you. It doesn't matter, okay?
It's like I shared a link. You should have a link, right?
Okay, I got another super chat here. Let's have a look here. We got one here. JK RMP $2. Arch, I thought Seiko is full of, not Grand Seiko. Grand Seiko is really top of. I love Grand Seiko. ABC, you've got a few Grand Seikos, don't you?
We've got two. One I want to sell.
You had that Zenith you sold too, didn't you?
Oh, that's all that long time ago. Yeah. The thing is, I don't think Seiko's for losers because there are some hot, super collectors who will have Seikos in their collection.
No, the Super 5 is a piece of shit.
Oh, the Seiko 5s, yeah.
Yeah.
But those are bulletproof.
The Presage?
Those are nice. I think those are like the best value for Seikos for sure.
Oh, I like the old SKX because I've got the older SKX, which has applied indices, applied markers, a crown at 3, because I don't like the crown at 4.
Oh, at
Great
3?
watches.
Yeah. I always thought the Passage is kind of like a cheap man's version of the Grand Seiko.
I'll be back in a minute, ABC. Just cover me. I'm just going to the toilet.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Someone said so Credo is meant to be the top-notch Seiko brand.
I never liked those.
I didn't like them either. It's these kind of engraved dials and things like that. I don't know. But Grand Seiko has so many dial possibilities. I mean, it's a bit corny that some of them are inspired by nature. I mean, they're nice patterns, but well, I guess it's cool. No other watch brand does a spring drive movement. I mean, some say Citizen do it, but I think Citizen are an offshoot from Seiko, aren't they? The eco drive movement. Oh, Gus is gone. Okay. Mike, I don't know if you're there, but looks like it's just me. What's going on in the chat? But yeah, what was I going to say about if Archie's going to Japan in November? I think Japan gets really cold that time of year because they've had Winter Olympics around about the winter months. So it gets really, really cold. I don't know how it's going to be for an Aussie, especially one who lives in Brizzy, where I think 21 degrees is considered cold. 21 Celsius is considered cold for the Brizzies. And when they go to Japan in the winter, you're going to get sub-zero temperatures. So don't know what that's going to be like. And JKRMP, right, so what's going on? So Archie's gone to take a leak, and I don't know where Gus is. He might be in the back room, but I can't let anyone on because I don't have keys. And Mikey stepped away. Maybe he's gone to have dinner. So let's see. Chat. No, just as there's 3 people in the chat, so that's going to be me, Arch, and Mike. And I wonder if you need to take a CV to rake sand in a bonsai garden. What's CV in this case? I don't know. Link. So I'm just looking at Jimmy's chat. You've got. Is this guy trolling? Is that me, JKRMP? Because like I said, I've just been left on me Todd, on me own. Oh, yeah. Hendrik. I remember Hendrik, one with the puppets. I remember Nart came on, and Hendrik was on as well. So Hendrik went to school with Archie, or they went to the same school. I don't know if they were in the same year group or cohort, or whether they were a couple of years apart, but he had these puppets, and Nart comes on saying, okay, look, I think one was called Gloria. I can't remember what the other one was called. So Narc goes, well, what is it about these puppets? What do they sound like? And Hendrik spoke and in the style of the puppets, and then Narc goes, well, that just sounds like you. And they did. That was quite funny. What's Anticommie saying? What's the meaning of life in an unpredictably ironic world? Oh, God.
Meaning of life, I can tell you that it's happiness. It's happiness. Happiness. Enjoyment.
Fulfillment. Yeah, happiness, I'd say. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Arch.
Are you fulfilled when you troll me and Luxy?
Oh, yeah. Nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Yeah.
That naive, playing dumb, it's just so good.
Yeah, that naive Brummy playing dumb.
Brummys talk like this. They really elongate the way they talk in their vowels. Oh, Dodger's Brummy. Well, he's Black Country technically, but Dodger's the Brummy guy. I think HR is from down south somewhere. I don't think he's London exactly, but
no, he's not.
Maybe in the surrounding counties of London.
We've got N16. This is Uzi, $10. Archie needs this more than the homeless guy leisurely talking luxury watches.
A couple of days ago, there was talk about mattresses. So that was mattresses in a relaxed format.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, so I've never ever seen Gus appear on the channel before. You said he's been on your show before.
No, he got some advice. He paid for some advice years ago. He had an inheritance about 2016, 10 years ago. Because I just did a email search.
Okay.
And he's a lovely guy. He paid for some advice. I was talking to him about some watches. And he told me, yeah, he was married to a Japanese lady who was a jazz musician, singer.
Oh, wow.
But he also loved that band Perfume. They're like a choreography. They do dancing. They're a dance group. Okay.
Okay.
And I've just fallen in love with them. That's Perfume. I think they're amazing. I really do. And yeah.
What did he do about it? Was he obsessed with them or what?
I think he was. He is a bit obsessive. He's an obsessive sort of guy. He was the top guy in the fan club.
Yeah, I mean, I think there comes a time when you got to look at yourself and you think, if you're more than double the age of these people, do you really have a chance? Chances probably not, right? So
you've always got a chance. You can't look at it that way. Statistically, come on, you're a mathematician.
No, okay. So older guys will have a chance if they've got money and power.
We've got Doc and we've got JD joining us for a stream. Hey JD, what's going on, JD?
How are you doing? All is well. A bit depressing the stream today. Jesus Christ. Anyway, the GS talk got me on. Again, I'll only be brief for a moment or two. I don't know if I've shown you this outside the police museum. It's all the old gangsters. Look how well dressed they were.
Oh, hey, the one on the left looks like Donald Trump.
There we go. I'll flip it around.
How's it going?
And Doc. Look at this.
What's happening, guys?
You're the worst of the worst back then. And look how well dressed they are. And I'll show you these. I guess she was a madam who ran.
Are these Aussie gangsters, JD?
Yeah. It was on. There's a bit of a meme going around how well dressed they were around the internet a few years ago. And there you go.
She doesn't look well dressed.
Madam. Yeah.
What Grand
1920s?
What's the Grand Seiko?
Good question, Arch. And that's probably the fishing that brought me in here briefly. And again, you've seen it already. It's the
white birch.
the white birch high beat.
High
My camera's
beat.
flipped around the
How
wrong
much did
way.
you pay for that? How much did you pay for the white birch?
Under $8 Australian at the time.
Is that the
they were never cheap. They were never that cheap. $8's still a lot of money.
Well,
Aussie.
it was 14 retail, so if you look at it that way, that's how much
Is
it
there any
is.
jiu-jitsu on the side of the case? Because the bezel has it, I know.
I have to flip that camera around.
What did you like Gus? Gus has been a long time fan.
Yeah, can you see, Doc, the bezel has jiu-jitsu polishing.
I see. Yes.
And there's a top bevel on the side case.
It's actually, compared to most, it's not as jiu-jitsu-y as most of them. It does have a bit of brushing on the side, which I like. It's not overly jiu-jitsu'd. There we go.
It can get a little scratched without as much notice.
Well, it depends on what you do with it. I'm very, very careful. Particularly if it's high wind, I won't go outside. I'll stay indoors.
JD, when are you going to stream in Summer Bay?
Oh, I don't know where that is. It's a fictional. I don't know. I mean,
Summer Bay.
I used to know where they sort of filmed that out at.
Can you go back to those first two gangsters?
Sure, mate. Oh. So you got these two guys here.
Oh, no.
And these two guys here.
Okay, so the one on the left, doesn't that look a little bit like a young Donald Trump?
That one?
Come on.
A bit, yeah.
If
you look if you look at Donald Trump in the 80s and 90s.
There you go. It's a bit better there.
I wonder if he's got family in Australia.
All right, guys, I got to go back to work and earn money. Thanks for having me on. Take care.
Thank you so much for coming on.
So, Arch, if you go to Japan in November, it's going to be cold, right?
More so in January would be colder.
I went to Japan in November 10 years ago, and it only rained one of the days that I was there. Not bad. And the rest were sunny.
Because I know they've had Winter Olympics in Japan, a place called Nagano, right?
No idea. You're telling the story.
Yeah, but so that could have been kind of around New Year time then, when if that's the real cold season.
How long are you going to be in Japan?
A week.
Oh, that's pretty tight.
You can get some crazy watch deals there.
My cousin wants to go in November as well, but it's pretty tight if you're going to only be there a week.
Are you going as well, Doc?
Well, I thought we could do Vegas and Japan.
When you come to England,
I
don't think I'll ever go to England again. It's expensive.
It's I hate to say it, but it's not calling me as much.
Come on, me and Surty Danny, come on. Isn't that enough of a pull to get you to come across the pond?
Either that or the girls in Japan. Let me think about that a little bit.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me think about that a little bit.
Oh, you can go and see Marcelo in Japan as well.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's okay.
Archie, do you really not like it when I do that Marcelo thing for super chats? Does that really?
I don't mind anymore. I'm a bit of. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Good.
So guys, I'm actually taking tomorrow off because I got to renew my visa. I'm taking tomorrow off.
That's important.
Renewing visa.
My passport. Complete ignorance on that.
Remember, my passport was stolen, and it took me a while to replace it.
Have you got that back, Doc?
Yeah, I replaced it. That's what I'm saying. I got my passport.
Okay.
That's why my cousin says, "Oh, we should go to Japan in November like we did before." I'm like, "Why November?" I don't know why he likes November. I have to ask him.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes.
I mean, we got lucky, but like somebody else was saying, oftentimes it's rainy in November.
Japan is a great place to visit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I showed you some pictures of Once Upon a Time. Of course, you pointed out that was 20 years ago. But
would you see Austin, Arch?
You know, I tried to re-engage with Austin, but he's not. He doesn't. I actually like the guy. I liked him, but he doesn't seem to want to engage. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know. He's a nice guy.
He's a top guy.
are you still in communication with him, ABC?
Not for a long time, but he's a great resource when it comes to pre-ceramic Rolexes.
This is true. I was looking at replacing the bezel.
Oh yeah.
On my Pepsi on my 1675, and the watchmaker was like, "Oh, this is I got my hands on this, and this is it looked old, and it looked perfect, and it looked all these things." And then Austin took a look at the picture and said, "That's not authentic, though." Scary stuff out there. The watchmaker thought it was, but then I took the picture of it to another person, and they said they didn't think it was authentic. So I said, "Wow, I'll keep what I've got. Keep what I've got."
Was that the Bakelite bezel?
No, it was an aluminum bezel, but mine is a little faded, and I know you're supposed to like the faded. I'm not a fan. Archie.
Yes, sir.
Archie.
Super chat.
Mac Lobster, $2. Marcelo snubbed you, then went out of business. Karma.
Ooh.
It might be something like that. You never know. You never know what might have happened. It could have changed the course of his life. You don't know.
Yes.
So, any new watches for you, AVC? You seem pretty contented.
Well, I did speak about this about a week ago.
Uh-oh. You got a new one?
No, I haven't got one yet, but I do like the new Longines Hydro Conquests.
Oh, no.
Well, I can wear that watch in London and not worry about someone chopping my hand off.
Well, you know what? I have to confess, I've been looking at a Longines as well.
Which one?
I smacked myself for doing it. Well, it's a chronograph because that's what I love the most. It's a chronograph, but they finally made a manual wind chronograph that's thin, and it's very vintage.
Oh, I think I've seen that. It's a white dial.
Chronograph Pilot. So it's under 40, a little bit under 40 millimeter. So it's very old school Longines and very Longines in terms of modern Longines. And it has gilt dial, gilt hands.
Oh no, the one I've seen has blued hands.
They have some like that, but this one is those are a little larger. This one is purposely made to look vintage, and it's smaller like vintage, so it's under 40 millimeters case diameter, and gilt dial, matte black. It's numerals. It's not applied indice. It's numerals, which is fine. You know, the only thing is I already have a 765 Breitling. I already have a Breitling Type 20. It's a lot like if Longines decided they wanted to do a Type 20. It reminds me of that.
Who's joining?
It's Gus.
Are you there?
Oh, Gus.
Oh, I was going to say.
Archie.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
You might have to turn off
I
your camera.
remember your video of Japan. It was incredible.
You might have to turn off your camera because I don't think you have a lot of bandwidth.
Turn my camera off?
What do you think?
How do I do that? I don't know how to do any of this shit on this phone.
Looked like you were freezing a little bit.
If I was on a desktop, I could do it, but this is a fucking, Android piece of shit.
Well, you're not freezing.
Maybe if I do. There, is that better?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you hear me better?
I think so. I think the audio is better.
Yeah. No, I was saying, I saw Archie's videos when he went to Japan. They were just incredible. Can Archie hear me?
Japan is amazing. It's an amazing place.
Yeah.
Are you going with your son that loves Japan, or are you going solo?
Not sure. No, I don't want to reveal too much, Doc. Not for
That's
for
true.
these.
Never mind. I even asked that. One never knows.
Yeah, it's been an interesting show. It's great to see you, Gus. I'm glad to hear you're alive. I'm a bit disappointed that things haven't turned out better for you, but hey, that's the way life goes. It doesn't always go to plan.
Yeah. I know.
I don't know why they were playing it.
I did a test, and the link. It's a link you're gonna get when you get it from me, because I sent it to myself, and it's just a link. Click on the link, and the picture's gonna pop up. So that's what you gotta see. You should have it by now, because I double checked the address. ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com, right?
Yes. Nothing's come in. I'll just
These
check.
emails take a long time to make their way to China through the ISPs and stuff like that, and the email filters.
Yeah, especially when it's got to go up Archie's ass too.
But yeah, Dog, I think, and everyone else actually, don't mean to exclude anyone, but I think that Hydro Conquest is quite a compelling value prop, because you've got a silicone hairspring, which means it's anti-magnetic. It's got a good bezel action. It's got on-the-fly adjustment on the clasp. And for the money, it seems to be a decent watch.
So I kind of like their take on the snowflake hands. I'll have to admit that. It's a little less snowflake than Tudor.
Yeah, it's like a diamond, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's a little cleaner than a Tudor snowflake hand. But isn't it a little bit thick? A little bit big?
No, it's 11.7 mils.
It's how big?
11.7 mil.
Is it 42 millimeter?
There's 142 and 139. They're both same thickness.
Which one are you getting? The big or small?
Probably the 39.
Yeah, that might be nice. That would put it right in there with a Rolex.
Yeah, because my Explorer 2. Let me see if I can.
Do you like the Rolex Presidente?
Do I like what? Sorry.
Do you like the Rolex Presidente? It's like 36 millimeter, I believe.
I think that, even though I don't have big wrists, but even that would be a bit small for me, because I had a 37 mil Cartier Roadster, and I gave that back because that was too small for me. Yeah. So I went with the 40 mil Roadster.
Day date is relatively thin too, especially at 36. So it doesn't have a lot of wrist presence in that regard.
I wish it was like a 38.
Well, then it'd be like a 39.
yeah. But nobody makes it. Didn't I think Hamilton made a watch like that? They kind of had the same setup, but even that was kind of hard to read.
I mean, 36s aren't as expensive, so you've got that.
Yeah.
But I know that I've put on the large ones and they definitely have wrist presence, but I can't imagine the 36 has a lot. But I think it depends on how much you wear dress watches, and if you wear small gold watches, if that's your thing,
Right.
it's a good deal.
I got to tell you something about Los Angeles. You probably know this, but like, you can't wear any nice watches in Los Angeles because if you go out to a restaurant or something, people will hold you up for your watch.
They steal copper from the street lights.
That's right. That's
So
right.
that means you can't wear anything.
I know. And like LA looks like a slum, looks like a third world country right now. It's horrible. Everywhere, homeless people on the sidewalks. It's crazy.
Turned it to third world, I thought.
LA is like a third world country now compared to like 10 years ago. It's horrible.
So
I live in Glendale, and it's still pretty safe. Burbank is really safe, but as soon as you get into LA, it's like nuts. The streets are in really bad condition. There's potholes all over the place.
I hate to say it, but you kind of have to keep your head on a swivel even if you're in those places, because they report stolen watches at gunpoint in places.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
That's why I wear my Timex. It's like, what are you going to do? Fuck her with a Timex? It's nothing,
What's that ritzy place over there that all the rich celebrities use?
Rodeo Drive?
No, it's even more than that. But along those lines where,
Bel Air?
Huh?
Bel Air, Beverly Hills?
Beverly Hills, like the Beverly
Hills, yeah.
And
the Rodeo Drive is in Beverly Hills.
They steal from there, and they do all the good stuff, the drive-bys and the gunpoint.
Okay, guys, it's time for us to wrap her up. Let's thank our super chatters. We had Huracan, Mark the Shark, Huracan, Starchy, Laserbeam, Watch Collector, Clyde, JKRMP, Starchy, Craig Lewis, Mac Lobster, Terry Boston, Jefferson Exotic, JKRMP, Uzi, M16, Mac Lobster. That's the show. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm actually taking tomorrow off. I'm taking off tomorrow, guys. I'm not here tomorrow.
Will anyone be stepping in?
You're going to have your visa all straight.
Anyone stepping in, Arch?
It's not worth paying anybody. There's no money to be made. It's not worth doing it. See you tomorrow, guys. Love you.
See you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.